Hello everyone, so I'm Riley, and today I wanted to showcase the new Super Mario Flash Complete Edition hack. So, the most important things to note about this hack. This hack is not yet speedrun legal, but I will probably post a comment in the description saying when it is, or I'll add certified to the video title. This is a hack intended for full game runs of this game, IL runs of this game, and also to practice with some cheats. So you might be wondering, why am I starting right at the end? And that is because the first feature that I want to showcase is right here. When you talk to Peach, it will give it the final time of your run, which in this case is a 1347. And it will also give you the frame count of both the run and the IL. That is the first major new feature. Now, you might be wondering, what other features does this hack have? And for this, let's just go ahead and start a game. Alright. So everything looks normal so far, but one thing that you can do is you press Shift plus Q on the keyboard, it'll show your score. This is the default option, by the way. So as you can see, I stomped that Goomba, got 100 points, and it shows up. The next thing that you can do is press Shift plus W, and this will show the IL time for this level. So as an example, I'm going to play through level 1, and as you'll be able to see, once I complete level 1, the IL timer will stop running, and you'll be able to see the final time. So here we go, just about to finish up the level. And as you can see, the timer stops counting. Now there is a third timer mode that you can access, which is Shift plus E, and this will show the full game time. So as you notice, this does not stop during level cutscenes, and it also doesn't stop when you enter the level fade-in, or even on the overworld. See, even if I take a death, it keeps going. And this is the timer that will show up at the end of the game. Now, that is it for the full game mode, but this hack has two more game modes that you can activate. The first one that I'm going to talk about is IL mode. So I'm going to hit Control R to reset. And if you want to reset your game mode back to full game mode, you have to press Control R. I don't think that right click and then quit works, but I haven't tested it. So then here, I'm going to press 8, 9, and 0 on my keyboard all at the same time. Here we go. It doesn't look like anything's changed, but now as you can see, all levels are unlocked. And you'll see this L up here. This L means IL mode was activated at some point since you last pressed Control R. Again, to get rid of it, you'd press Control R, which would also get rid of IL mode. So, what can you do in IL mode? All the levels are unlocked. If you take a death, I'm going to use right click and nice try right here. You'll see it increases my life counter instead of decreasing it. And if you finish a level here, it'll place you back at the beginning of that level. This includes level 10. So theoretically, if I finished level 10, it would just place me back at the beginning of level 10 instead of bringing me to the main menu of the game. And that is pretty much it for IL mode. There's nothing fancy here. So now I'm actually going to try right-click quit. Yep, as you can see, IL mode still shows as activated, so you have to Control R to get rid of IL mode. I'm now going to showcase the third mode of this hack, and that is cheat mode. So, by the way, quick comment, if you activate either of these cheats, IL mode will automatically turn on. So to activate cheats mode, you press 1, 2, and 3 all at the same time. Like that. Apologies for that horrendous noise, by the way. So now, if I click on Mario, as you can see, it's the same as IL mode so far. But once I enter a level, you can see this menu up here with an S in it. We'll talk about that in a second. But first, let's talk about the different power-up states. I can press 1 to make Mario small. I can press 2 to make Mario big. I can press 3 to make Mario Fire Mario. I can press 4 for the star. And I can press 5 to teleport Mario to the mouse cursor, like this. Now I'm actually gonna reset real quick, just so I can explain the rest of the overlay. as you can see up here, once I activate cheats mode, apologies for that noise, you can see O2 right here. This is Mario's pixel position mod 6. So meaning Mario runs at 6 pixels per frame, and this will tell you which pixel you're on. So right now, for example, I'm on pixel 03. The second number right here next to the C is your pixel position mod 20. So if you want to figure out clip speed glitch, this will tell you which pixel you need to be on. The C, by the way, is for cheats mode. And again, the only way to get rid of this is by Control R. Now, let's talk about some newer features. So, if you press Z, and this only applies in cheat mode, you will die immediately. As you can see, Mario dies. Now, cheat mode also comes with a variety of other features, like S, which in this case stands for save state. So one thing that you can do is if you press Shift, and then any button from 1 to 0 on your keyboard, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, it will set a save state. So here, I'm gonna do S1. And now what this does is I have save state at location S1. S1 is Koopa Castle Room 1, S2 is Koopa Castle Room 3, S3 is Koopa Castle Room 3, Koopa Castle Room 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then after this, you might be wondering, what is S9 and S0? And I'm gonna show you real quick. S9 is the Bowser Room. S9 is the Bowser Room in level 5. So if I go over here, you can see there's the chest. And S0 is the underground section in level 1. And you might be wondering, how do you load state? Simple, you just press the backtick key, which is the key to the left of the 1 key on your keyboard. And it also has the tilde if you press Shift. So if I press backtick right here, it'll reload my save state. But this isn't it. You can actually create custom save states at any location of your choice. So you just press Shift plus backtick, like this. And as you can see, it switched to SC, meaning save custom. And now if I go anywhere here, it'll respawn me at that save point that I set. And this even works across levels. So even if I went, say, back to level 1, and then loaded my save state, it would still take me to the exact same spot. I know Mario's animations are kind of weird, but trust me, it still works fine. You can just, once you start moving, Mario's death animation will disappear. There is one more feature that you can use. If you turn on backspace, this is D, meaning death. Then a death will return you to your most recently set save state. So here, you heard Mario enter a pipe. And as you can see, I'm back at my normal save stated location, just because I took a death. So that is what the D mode does. And let's talk a little bit about what is allowed and what isn't. So if you're doing full game mode, you cannot have any letter next to your life count. It has to show like this. You have to have 05. Now, if you're doing ILs, you are allowed to use IL mode. And so you're allowed to have this L up at the top of the screen. But you are never ever allowed to have this C, meaning cheat mode is engaged at the top of your screen. You can actually disengage cheat mode by pressing 1, 2, and 3 again, but the C will stay there because you activated cheat mode at some point during the run. So again, to get rid of that, press Control R and that will also reset your hacks. So for example here, as you can see, if I press 2, Mario will no longer be set as Big Mario because cheats are disabled, and I can do runs again. So thanks for watching this quick demo of the Super Mario Flash Complete Edition hack. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope this is productive. Bye.